Hey everybody, it's BB, and today I'm going to show you um, a different way to use PolyGel. I found a way to marble the PolyGel, and I'm going to be using my left hand. And today I'm using tips, but I had wrote to Saviland and asked if I could use one of their new products. It is their PolyGel series, and this one is called the Rainbow. It's like a spring collection here. So let me get it up in the camera here. Yeah, black and white and real pretty blue. So, and it come in a kit. So with the kit, you get 6 colors. You also get their base coat and their top coat. And let me tell you, the top coat is really shiny. Only thing is they don't sell it separately. I wish they did. Saviland, please. All right, it also comes with forms, the nail forms. Again, I thought I couldn't use these because my fingers are so big, but they do work and they're very tight. I did that on my last video. Sorry about the last video, guys. Really had a hard time trying to keep my finger in the camera. And it also comes with decorations. Little different flat back jewels. And these cute little butterflies. Different colors. And these are easy to work with. I've already played with them a couple times. Not bad to work with. And it comes with a Sun Mini. Now, I have the Sun, but mine is the 72 watts. Okay. And it gives you the instructions. If BB can get the little leg to open. It's still new. And it don't like to open. I think this one here is a 7 watt. But anyway, it comes with instructions. There's a little button right there. Now this, you just plug it in and use. This, it's just a little one, so you can, it's carry along, basically. But if you hold this button here for 2 seconds, it'll automatically do the 120 seconds, or otherwise you just click it twice for 120 seconds. It stays on for 60 seconds at a time. And you get your power cord. Okay, it's the old style micro charger. They also sent 2 files. This is 100 and 180 grit. I like these files. I like the way how it was cut. It doesn't tear up your cuticle area when you're filing. As you can tell, BB's already used it. And then this one here is for your natural nail that you can, or even the PolyGel. You can buff it out and give it its natural shine. It also comes with these new forms, and later BB is going to attempt to use these new dual forms. These look like they are probably easier to use. I have placed one on my finger. They do seem to fit the fingers much better than the old style. When I mean old style, when they first come out years ago. Again, now they also give you instructions and everything that comes with your set. So it tells you different ways you can use it. That's why they give you the forms. That's why they give you the dual forms. We all know you can pretty well much use tips on anything that you want to use. Instructions on how to on and off with the Sun Mini. So it's very detailed. Again, if you are new at doing PolyGel, or even if you are new at doing gels, I say Saviland is your best bet. It's not hard. They break it down, simple instructions, step by step. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. They don't leave out any steps in the process, is what I'm trying to say, which is good. So, with all that being said, let's get started. And this time, BB's got her desk mark, so I know where to keep my hands in the camera. So, everybody, let's get started. All right, everybody. BB's got herself situated. I also forgot to show you that it also comes with the brush and the little stick thing. Yes, there's the brush that we'll be using. And it also comes with their slip solution. BB will get it out here. So, we're also using that today. I'm not going to use the little stick right here. And I'll show you why in just a moment. Alright, so my nail's already been prepped and everything. As you guys always know, I try to have it prepped so it saves us time. So with this, we're just going to put a thin coat of the base coat up on here. Like so. And that helps create that slipping motion. All right, so we're going to use the little lamp. So I'll be right back in 60 seconds. All right, BB's back. All right, so all of this has got the little solution on there, the base coat, so it's going to help us move the PolyGel easier. Now with this little technique that I have been trying to figure out how to get the stuff to stay on has been a challenge, but I think I figured it out. All right, so we're going to start with the blue. This is the SY15. And what we're going to do is just get some down like so. Now with this, it doesn't have to be very, 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 very a lot, because you're going to see in a minute. You're just going to take this, put it where you want to. And if you give it enough time, and what I mean is if you let it set, it's kind of like a self-leveling PolyGel. So if you give it enough time, it's going to self-level. It's going to go exactly, see, if you just watch, everything is just kind of like drawing down naturally. No fussing, no mussing, which is kind of cool. Oops. And we're going to use 4. We're going to use, this is the rainbow yellow. I like this yellow. It's so pretty. It's a spring yellow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, now the yellow, I'm going to tell you, does seem to be a little bit thicker in velocity. So this one here, you may have to do what I had to do and learn how to move it. Now you're still going to need your brush. This is not the last little thing with it. And yes, it is looking like it's thick. And that's okay right now, because we're going to need to build the apex. And you're going to see how I do that in just a moment. Okay. I may have gotten a tad bit too much, but that's okay. Okay, because we're going to mix all this around. See, with the blue and the pink, and I wanted something different for Easter. And this definitely gave it to me. So I'm just going to put that there. Now we're going to do the white, if BB doesn't drop it in her lap. Now, normally I put the white on first, but I had to do this butt backwards. It's okay. Get in there. There we go. All right. All right. So now I need my brush. Now, as you can tell, everything's kind of like leveled off a bit, which is a good thing. All right. So we're going to, and like with doing it this way, I find if you just let it set, it's going to go where you need it to go. And it's not going to be chaotic. And you're not going to struggle as much. Okay. Now with this, you can always take one of your sticks. Okay. If you don't like the combination the way you have it, I'm not getting it too good this way. Or I should say I'm not caring for it too much that way. There we go. And you just kind of move it around a little bit. And you can pretty well much make any little design that your little heart desires. I want my blue where it is. I want the pink and the white to be just a tad bit more, not just side by side. I want it to be a little mixed up a little bit. Kind of like what I did here. So let me wipe off my stick here. All right, going back in with my damping dish and my brush. And the only thing I'm going to do right now at the moment is try to get my sides back here. And see with this, and in just a second, once I get my... Now I'm not... Because some of this is going to have to get filed down. All right, so... trying to get it over there. There we go. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I don't have to do it right this minute. I can cure this, go back in, get some more blue and a little bit of white if I wanted to, and bring up this. Or you could also take and use your clear PolyGel and build your little apex right there. And then as you file too, you're going to lose the bulk of this, okay? But I do need more blue up in there. So let BB go ahead and get a little bit more blue, because I didn't put nowhere near the blue on here as I did all the other colors. That blue I think is so pretty. All right, and again, I'm just gonna set it there. I'm gonna kind of like move it around in there. There we go. But this way, if you do, I've tried it with the brush, and it just seems like I get it. I'm getting it. The brush is good, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I've got more control with the little stick with, or even the, I call it the little paddle thing right here. Even with that, you can still go in and move it around the way you want to move it around. So let's get a little bit, I think that's good. Let's see if I can get it to come back just a smidgen here. Don't even have you in the camera. I'm trying to get better at looking at the camera while I'm doing this, y'all. That last video was so jacked up. I'm surprised none of you said, BB, next time, how about keeping the finger in the camera? Okay. There we go. And let's get it back over here where it needs to go. Push my sides up a little bit. Now I will say with some of the thinner, thinner gels like the white, it does not take much at all for that stuff to move. It is just so thin and so pretty. Okay, let me see if I can get it. There we go. Okay. But I will say one thing. Lord, I sure like this blue and that yellow. Actually, all of them. They're just super pretty colors. Especially for the spring. I don't know. Spring's a magical time. Everything in bloom. Now, as I go to file, some of the color is going to come off, of course, because you're filing it. But the design is going to stay there, so. Because I don't want to lose my pink. Okay, so let's pull that up. There we go. I want my pink in there. I think that's what I did last time. I pulled the pink across the ends. That's okay. There we go. When it starts pulling like it just did, that means you need more of the slip solution. The brush is getting too dry. All right, BB's going to get everything repositioned, and then we're going to cook this bad boy. And you're going to see what I mean in just a moment. Oops. I had my stick too far out because it stuck to me. Okay. As you can tell, I got the camera back on the desk. When I move, the camera moves. All right, we're gonna cook this for 60 seconds and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, this is what it looks like. Let me get it over. So we have our cuticle and we got our natural little apex right there where the tip begins to help support the tip and the nail. She's just gorgeous. I love this. Now that's going to open up a lot of new doors for me for doing different nail art. PolyGel or gels. And acrylics. So I'm still working on the whole ombre, marbling the acrylic. But I think I've got this one mastered. So just with adding that little bit more blue in there and a little bit of white, that gave us the apex. So we didn't have to go in and do much more after that. other than filing down. Now, I will say I did have the yellow on a little bit too thick. My bad. So when I did start to go filing it, it started to come up. So I had to cure it again for another 120 seconds. And then I didn't have any more issues. But the yellow was kind of thick. Again, I think she looks beautiful. Now we're going to put the top coat on, ladies and gents. So if Phoebe can hold on to the bottle. This particular set with the nailed lamp, the files, the forms, the jewel forms, the little butterflies, and the flat back diamond pieces, jewels, was it was $30.99 on Amazon. So, I say that's not bad considering, and then that's not bad considering if you were to buy probably just that little lamp, probably a good $15, $20. So I think it's a good deal. I'm just showing you my other nails while I'm babbling to you. But I am proud of these. I did these for Easter. I wanted something different. I just didn't want pink. I just didn't want blue. I just didn't want yellow. So I've combined them. I think they're gorgeous though. Well, it'd be nice if I got the dust off there. Again, I think everybody who is new at PolyGel or gel, Saviland's probably the way to go. If you get the product on your skin because it is vegan, it's not going to hurt you or cause allergies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one we just did. So, I think that's so pretty. And yes, you could always jazz it up. You could put stones, or for like me, I was thinking about putting the gold cross here for Easter, but Easter's only a few days away, so I think I'll pass on that for this time. But I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, and I have done it. See, marbling, 2 different fingers, 2 different designs. Hope everyone liked the video. If you did, leave a comment in the box. If you didn't, leave a comment in the box. So until my next video, guys, stay safe and see ya.